Shekinah Garner and Sarper Güven. Relationship struggles continue after on-screen drama. Shekinah Garner and Sarper Güven, one of the most talked-about couples from 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way and 90 Day Fiancé Season 11, are once again at the center of attention due to recent social media activity and behind-the-scenes revelations. While their relationship started with high hopes and international romance, it has since been marked by emotional challenges, conflicting expectations, and growing tension. Recent events suggest that Shekinah and Sarper may be facing a turning point in their relationship, and perhaps in their futures on the franchise. From long-distance love to living together, Shekinah, an esthetician from Los Angeles, met Sarper, a fitness trainer and model from Turkey, during her travels abroad. Their chemistry was undeniable, and viewers followed their story on The Other Way as they navigated cultural differences, communication struggles, and questions about long-term compatibility. After months of long-distance dating, Shekinah relocated to Turkey to live with Sarper and see if their relationship could survive daily life. Their time together highlighted some of the personality clashes between them. Sarper was portrayed as strong-willed and opinionated, while Shekinah emphasized personal independence and a structured lifestyle. Despite this, they moved forward with the goal of building a future together. Eventually, Sarper made the bold decision to move to the U.S. to be with Shekinah. This step was significant. He left behind his home, career, and comfort zone in Istanbul to adapt to life in Los Angeles. Although the move was framed as a gesture of love and commitment, cracks soon began to form in their relationship. Life in Los Angeles, a difficult adjustment. Sarper's transition to life in the U.S. was not as smooth as the couple had hoped. While Shekinah was excited to have him with her, she quickly discovered that their ideas of day-to-day living did not align. Sarper struggled to adjust to her living space, which included a home-based business setup. Shekinah runs her beauty business from home and often treats clients in a shared area of the house. For someone used to a more traditional separation of personal and professional space, this was difficult for Sarper. On top of that, Sarper began to feel homesick and overwhelmed by the pace of life in Los Angeles. Despite gaining approval from Shekinah's daughter and family members, his emotional well-being started to decline. In a recent episode, Sarper admitted that the living situation made him feel stressed and disconnected, even hinting that he might not be able to continue the relationship if changes weren't made. This led to an emotional exchange between the two, with Sarper expressing frustration over not feeling supported, and Shekinah questioning his ability to adapt to responsibilities in a long-term partnership. The argument aired on national television, leaving fans divided over who was at fault. Shekinah speaks out on social media. Following the tense episode, Shekinah took to Instagram to share her perspective. In a candid video posted to her stories, via at 90 Day Fiancé Breaking News, she addressed fans directly, opening up about her side of the story. Without going into specifics that would violate her show contract, Shekinah discussed the emotional weight of her relationship with Sarper and how much effort she's put into making it work. "You don't know what I've been through with this man," Shekinah stated. She described feeling like she had helped bring structure and stability into Sarper's life, adding that their relationship had been transformative, not just for her, but for him as well. According to Shekinah, before they got together, Sarper lacked certain elements in his life, such as emotional consistency and long-term connection. She believes their partnership has helped him grow in those areas, and she emphasized that she has always encouraged his personal development. However, Shekinah also noted that taking on new responsibilities has been challenging for Sarper. "The part he doesn't like is the responsibility," she said, suggesting that adapting to a more structured lifestyle in the U.S. has been a major hurdle for him. She also acknowledged that entering into a serious relationship with someone unfamiliar with long-term commitments came with its own challenges. A miscommunication about squander. One comment Shekinah made during her video sparked confusion among viewers. She mentioned pulling Sarper out of squander. Many fans speculated that she may have meant to say squalor, referring to a significant change in Sarper's lifestyle since they began dating. While Shekinah didn't elaborate, some interpreted her remarks to mean that Sarper's previous living conditions were less structured or organized than his current situation in Los Angeles. Footage from the other way showed Sarper living in a modest but clean apartment in Turkey. He had a stable job as a personal trainer and was also involved in modeling and acting projects. While his lifestyle may have differed from Shekinah's, there was no indication that he was struggling financially or living uncomfortably. On the contrary, Sarper reportedly covered many of Shekinah's expenses when she lived with him abroad, including travel costs and day-to-day support. This contrast may have created expectations on his part. When it came time for him to move to the U.S., perhaps he hoped for a similarly supportive environment, only to find that Shekinah's home setup and business operations didn't match what he envisioned. Relationship strain and emotional distance. As their day-to-day conflicts grew, so did emotional distance between the couple. Sarper reportedly became withdrawn and expressed feelings of sadness, particularly related to his new lifestyle and lack of personal space. When he voiced these concerns to Shekinah, she allegedly didn't fully acknowledge how overwhelmed he felt. This disconnect led to an argument during the latest episode, with Sarper suggesting that the relationship might be over if things didn't improve. Viewers were left wondering whether the couple could bounce back from such a major disagreement, or if their journey together was coming to a close. Shekinah's public image and reality TV pressures. In the days following the episode, online discussions began to speculate about Shekinah's motives in addressing the conflict publicly. Some fans believe she's trying to shape the narrative and avoid being portrayed negatively on television. Others argue that she's simply trying to be transparent with her followers, many of whom have supported her since her debut on the show. There has also been speculation that Shekinah's increased activity on social media may be related to potential future appearances on 90 Day, The Last Resort, or another spin-off. Whether or not that's true, it's clear that she's attempting to present her side of the story amid growing interest from fans. Meanwhile, Sarper has remained relatively quiet on social platforms, focusing on his personal fitness content and travel photos. His low-key approach has prompted some viewers to see him as trying to avoid the drama, while others feel that his quiet demeanor may suggest he's not fully invested in the relationship anymore. What's next for Shekinah and Sarper? At this point, the future of Shekinah and Sarper's relationship remains uncertain. Their recent disagreement and social media revelations point to ongoing struggles that may not be easily resolved. For now, they appear to be taking space from one another, and fans are waiting to see whether reconciliation is possible or if a formal breakup is on the horizon. While both Shekinah and Sarper have made sacrifices to be together, the success of their relationship may ultimately hinge on their ability to communicate more effectively and compromise on their expectations. Living in a new country, adjusting to cultural differences, and managing a shared household are all substantial challenges, and this couple has faced them head-on. Whether they continue their journey together or decide to go their separate ways, Shekinah and Sarper's story offers a look at how international love requires patience, adaptation, and a willingness to grow. Final thoughts. Shekinah and Sarper's relationship, though filled with romantic highs, has also revealed the real-life complexities of blending lives from vastly different cultures and expectations. As 90 Day Fiancé continues to follow their story, it remains to be seen whether they will find common ground or take different paths in the future. One thing is certain, their journey has captured the attention of fans and viewers who see in them the raw and relatable challenges that come with love, change, and personal growth.